Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with someone's face burned into your mind? You weren't dreaming about them. You weren't thinking about them before bed. But suddenly, they're there. Their energy, their presence, so strong you could swear they were standing right next to you. That wasn't random. That was a message. A telepathic signal traveling through invisible waves of energy, crossing miles, maybe even crossing time itself, just to reach you. Right now, as you're reading this, someone might be sending you that exact signal. Their thoughts are so intense, so focused on you, that the universe itself is bending to deliver their energy straight into your awareness. And if you've been feeling strange lately, if you've been sensing something you can't explain, this is your confirmation. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal will change the way you see connection forever. There are 3 unmistakable signs that someone is thinking about you deeply, and by the end of this, you'll know exactly who it is. The first telepathic signal hits you without warning. You're going about your day, completely normal, and then it happens. A wave crashes over you. Sadness, warmth, anxiety, longing, an emotion that doesn't belong to you. You try to shake it off, but it clings to your chest like a memory you can't quite place. This is what I call the emotional ghost. It's their feelings bleeding into your energy field. When someone thinks about you with real intensity, when they're consumed by thoughts of you, their emotional frequency finds yours. It doesn't matter if they're across the street or across the world. Energy doesn't follow the rules of distance. You might feel your heart suddenly race for no reason. You might feel a heaviness in your chest that wasn't there a moment ago. Or maybe you feel inexplicably happy, like someone just wrapped you in invisible warmth. That's not your mind playing tricks. That's their energy knocking on your door. Here's what most people don't understand. Every thought carries a vibration. Every emotion creates a frequency. And when someone focuses their mind on you, especially with powerful feelings like love, regret, or desire, they create an energetic broadcast. Your soul picks it up like a radio tuning into a station. You've shared space with this person before. Maybe you loved them. Maybe you still do. Maybe they hurt you, or maybe you hurt them. But that bond created a channel between your energies. And that channel never fully closes. It just goes quiet until they think of you again. And when they do, the channel lights up, the signal travels, and you feel it in ways your logical mind can't explain, but your body absolutely knows. If you've been feeling this emotional ghost lately, if unexplained feelings have been visiting you out of nowhere, take a breath. Someone's energy is reaching for you. And now that you know, you can't unsee it. The second telepathic signal doesn't come from inside you. It comes from the world around you. Suddenly, you start seeing their name everywhere. On a coffee cup, in a text from someone else. On a random license plate. You hear a song that reminds you of them. And it plays 3 times in one day. You see repeating numbers 1111, 222, 333. Every time your mind drifts to them. These aren't coincidences. This is synchronicity. When someone is deeply focused on you, their thoughts create ripples in the fabric of reality. The universe becomes a messenger, placing signs in your path like breadcrumbs leading back to them. I know it sounds impossible, but think about it. How many times have you thought of someone and then boom, they text you? How many times have you seen something that felt like a message meant only for you? If you're seeing their favorite color everywhere, if their name keeps appearing when you least expect it, if the world feels like it's trying to tell you something, listen, because it is. Someone's thoughts are so strong. They're bending reality just to reach you, and the universe is making sure you don't miss it. If this video is resonating with you so far, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe because we're about to go even deeper and you won't want to miss what comes next. Let me tell you what makes this second signal so powerful. It's not just about seeing signs. It's about the mirror effect. When 2 people are energetically connected, their inner worlds start reflecting each other's outer worlds. You think of them and their song plays. They think of you and your phone buzzes with a message from a mutual friend. You dream of a specific place, and the next day you find out they were just there. This is energy entanglement. Your consciousness and theirs are still linked, still communicating through channels that science hasn't fully mapped yet, but every spiritually aware person has felt. Some people call this quantum connection. Others call it fate. I call it proof that love, longing, and deep emotional bonds create threads that never truly break. They just stretch. And when someone pulls on their end by thinking of you intensely, you feel the tug on yours. So if your environment has been screaming their name lately, if everything feels like a reminder, a nudge, a whisper, don't ignore it. That's the universe acting as a bridge between two souls who refuse to let go. Now we arrive at the most powerful telepathic signal of all. The one that makes your skin tingle and your breath catch. The invisible presence. You're alone in your room, but you feel like someone just walked in. You get goosebumps for no reason. You turn around expecting to see them standing there, but there's only empty space. Yet the feeling doesn't fade. It lingers, warm, familiar, undeniable. This happens because thought energy doesn't just float around. It travels with intention. When someone is thinking of you with deep emotion, a fragment of their consciousness reaches out and finds you. It's like their soul is paying you a visit, even though their body is somewhere else. You feel it most in moments of stillness, right before you fall asleep, early in the morning when your mind is quiet, during meditation, or when you're lost in thought. That's when your logical mind steps aside and your soul becomes a receiver. And if their energy is strong enough, you won't just sense it, you'll feel them, like they're right there with you, watching you, thinking of you, missing you. This invisible presence often shows up in your dreams. And I'm not talking about normal dreams where your subconscious is just processing the day. I'm talking about those vivid, hyper-real dreams where you see them so clearly, it feels like you actually met. You wake up, and for a split second, you forget it was a dream. Your heart is pounding. You can still feel the emotions. You can still hear their voice. That's because it wasn't just a dream. It was a telepathic meeting. Your soul's connected in the space between waking and sleeping, in the dimension where energy moves freely without physical limits. This happens most often after deep connections, intense love, or painful separations. The bond is too strong to be silenced by silence, so it finds another way, through dreams, through presence, through the sensation that no matter how much time passes, they're still somehow with you. If you've been dreaming of someone repeatedly, if you wake up feeling like they were really there, trust that feeling, because on an energetic level, they were. Their thoughts manifested in your dream space, and your souls found each other again. So now you know the 3 telepathic signals. The emotional ghost that visits without warning, the universe speaking through signs and synchronicity, and the invisible presence that makes you feel them even when they're far away. But here's what I want you to understand. These signals aren't here to torture you or keep you stuck in the past. They're here to remind you that connection is real, that energy never dies, that someone out there is holding you in their heart, even if they can't say it out loud. If these signals feel peaceful, send love back. Close your eyes and whisper in your mind, "I feel you too." If they feel heavy or painful, send forgiveness. Release the weight and let both souls heal. Either way, acknowledge the signal, because when you do, you honor the invisible bond that distance and time could never break. Someone is thinking of you right now, not casually, deeply, and your soul already knows who it is. If this opened your eyes to something you've been feeling, subscribe and turn on notifications, because there's so much more to explore about the hidden language of energy and connection. Until next time, trust what you feel. Your soul is always telling the truth.